Hi, my name is Jonah Beckenstein. I'm an Aleph from Lake Ontario region in grade 11. I'm here today with Corey Stern, the recipient of the Aleph Tzaddik Aleph Award of the Year. And Corey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I appreciate y'all having me, and I'm really happy to be here.
So today is day 2 of our AZA BBG IC 2022 in Baltimore. It is going great, and today I have the honor of interviewing Corey for all of you. So without further ado, let's get started. So, how did BBYO prepare you for life?
I think that the best thing about BBYO is that, all of us are a little bit broken. We all have issues, whether it's mental health issues or anxiety or body issues, how we feel about ourselves in relation to other people. And the one thing that BBYO always did when I was a kid was included everybody and kind of honored their authenticity. And whereas there's people in BBYO who are really funny and unique and interesting, in another setting, they may have been picked on some level for some of those qualities because people wouldn't have taken the time to understand that it's just being authentic. Whereas in BBYO, oftentimes those were like the coolest kids. And so for me, I try to look at people in life the same way I looked at kids when I was an Aleph, where everyone's authentic, and some people just are more comfortable than others to bring out their authenticity. And I think in every aspect of my life, whether it's as a dad or as a lawyer, as a husband, as a friend, as a brother, I've tried really hard to find the authenticity in people and to honor that.
Mm-hmm. That's actually really good answer. I definitely feel that's very true. I see it in my home region. And I'm just, as a follow-up question, you mentioned that you met a lot of people. Did you do any summer programs or other experiences?
Yeah, so I was really lucky. I got elected as Grand Aleph Sagan when I was going into 11th grade.
Oh.
It was probably a year where not that many other people wanted it. And then the following year, I was lucky enough to become Grand Aleph Mazkir, and I got to coordinate Kala and ILTC. I went to Kala and ILTC the years before, and then somehow through luck I became the Gadol, the Grand Aleph Gadol, and I got to do the March of the Living twice. I have no idea how many international conventions through all of that. And so what I see today, we didn't have live streams and famous football players. We did everything pretty much under a white tent in the middle of Pennsylvania. So y'all have evolved immensely, and the production value of this thing is unbelievable.
White tent in Pennsylvania. I miss Perlman. It was so much fun. So as a former member of AZA, or AZA, I'm Canadian, I'm sure you have lots of amazing moments that you remember. If a new Aleph were to walk up to you, what advice regarding AZA would you give?
Probably 3 things. Number 1, just be yourself. This is a place where I don't think I've ever felt more comfortable in my own skin in any other space or time in my life. And I think it's because there's a kindness amongst all of the AZAs and the BBGs and all of the I know you're not kids, but all of the members, there's just a kindness. So be free to be you, because it'll make it so much easier down the road to be yourself. Number 2, the sky is the limit. Whatever you want to do in BBYO, whether it's as an Aleph or BBG, I'm living proof anybody can do anything. I'm an idiot. The fact that people voted for me for anything, or that I even had the guts to run for it, I'm just living proof that anybody can do anything in BBYO. Just be yourself and want it. And then number 3, not just be yourself, not just the sky's the limit, but just be kind. Just be kind to people. The beautiful thing about the space is that kindness and what grows from it. And everyone, never did we know more than during a pandemic how much kindness is needed. And I would just urge people, even at your age, to always seek out those spaces of kindness and try and sit in that.
So what were your thoughts walking into this IC? What's changed about BBYO, and what's changed about you since your last IC?
Well, I'm married and have children and have a real job, and I go to work. I think the time changes and space changes. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, it's a big production. You have a lot of efficiencies. It seems like it's fun and everything moves at the right pace, and there's live streams and all that. But the more time I spend here, the more I realize things really haven't changed. We're still human beings. Y'all are still teenagers in high school, some in middle school, going into high school. Y'all still love to be together. You love the fraternal aspect, the fellowship of this. And at the core of all of it is doing good, doing kindness, treating people well, tikkun olam, all of that. And so there's an old cliche: the more things change, the more they stay the same. It all feels different. It looks different. We didn't know what podcasts were or TikToks and all that. We were literally we knew none of that. Didn't exist. And now you have so much more technology and just technology. But y'all are just like we were. You maybe even tougher because you've had to live through a pandemic at a very young age and have to make arrangements and adjustments in your life that most kids your age shouldn't. So I think it's great to see that the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Well, Corey, I'd like to thank you so much for coming to this interview today. Congratulations on receiving this award. It's a huge honor.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching.
I appreciate y'all having me.